I used to host a few roleplay games to small groups of people. Back then, these were usually on pre-made map from visual novels, or what was basically a chat program made to replicate the style of a visual novel. Now, in each area, a player could enter a command called look, which would give them an area description. This was still fairly new when I hosted, so I had to think of all of them myself. I decided to have some fun with that. If an area contained nothing useful, or plot relevant, such as if it were a hallway, I figured I'm not going to leave that empty. I'm just going to write some absolute nonsense. So, today, I would like to make some of the nonsense I wrote public. Let's do this. Hallway 1. You've probably heard how much time in a human life is spent waiting. That time is represented by the hallway. The gap in between rooms which you may walk into. That walk is the wait in between rooms, and making you wait is the hallway's purpose. Waiting is one of your duties in life, and you better get good at it. Hallway 2. At some point or another, you may question how many remarks one can make about a simple, boring hallway. The answer to that is many. Please let your scientific mind look around a hallway like this sometime. Ask yourself just how hallways are made, how they optimally connect the rooms, how the densely packed nature of a building's inside makes it appear larger than on the outside. When you're done thinking of such things, you may suddenly be reminded of how much more useful the other rooms are than this one in terms of how much it actually contains. Hallway 3. Oh boy, another one. Well, boys and girls, today's exciting hallway story brings us to the fields of Yorkshire in England. You've most likely never been there, but just imagine the animals grazing about on the green grass. Do you like that image? Well, you are not on a field. You are a car on the road next to them, not even meant to enter the fields. Those fields are the walls. The doors are the forks in the road leading you directly to your destinations, and we all know you're just here to go from point A to point B. I hope you're glad you can move as fast as you can do. Ruined hallway. This is it. The hallways are out for revenge against the writer for calling them empty. In this hallway, seeming collapse is a sign of life. It is waiting for the perfect moment, for any innocent person to walk inside it to meet directly with the ceiling and the walls. It wants you dead. And yet, even in this state, it remains what it is. An empty and neglected hallway, forever overshadowed by the rooms it connects. Its hard connecting word never recognized. The hallway weeps in sadness and anger. It'll get that filthy description writer no matter what it takes, even if it lives in a universe completely different from said writer. Just one day. Botany office. Plants. The bottom of the food chain. Eating all of these would show everyone the power of your poor stomachs. You'll always feel better when you know about your grand superiority to plant life. The food chain demands you be. It's the law. Botanical garden. It's hot and humid and filled with plants. Some of them undeniably flesh-eating. This room represents the food chain's grand revenge. Add some brain chips to those plants and they will inevitably grow more capable than humans. These plants will put you in people gardens, forever to be used to breathe delicious CO2 onto them. You will be forced to make toilets under their soil so they may eat. And they will be the ones to decide when you perish, so that they can consume the soil you will become too. For all eternity will some of you regret the days your bigoted souls called that poor paralysed person a vegetable. Real vegetables will take over, and it's all your fault! And now, I'm going to give you an unreleased one. Because this was for a map that I ended up not using, and I've not hosted anything in a lengthy while, so you're going to hear an unused one. Island 1. Ah, the tropics. With their beautiful blue seas and overly humid climates that make you question, in your frequent involuntary sweaty sogginess, why you'd ever consider them paradise resorts. Proudly you stand here flaunting your money to poor locals who would only ever date you out of sheer desperation to get out of the politically challenged slummy flood magnets, and that's if they are not tired of horny and lonely foreigners expecting to take advantage of this idea. Still, you as a tourist stand here, happily gaslit by the occasionally rather pretty scenery into thinking this place is only decent. and you are welcome to visit again and again, as the financial support you give by being overcharged in restaurants and hotels as a tourist is greatly appreciated by the country. But who am I to tell you who you are and what you do? I don't control your mind. Besides, this whole place is virtual anyway. And that was it. You know, just a few little area descriptions that I just wanted to share. I hope you found that as amusing as some of my players did. And yeah, I had a lot of fun writing these. Maybe a bit too much fun. None of this was meant to be proofread. It was all meant to be just some fun bullshit. But yeah, that was it. See ya.